table where they would like have you come and you could, just like a job fair, but it was at your school, and it would be like during like the lunch hour they would extend it or something for you. So I remember going, and I always loved art and everything like that, and so I wanted to go into fashion merchandising. People thought I wanted to do fashion design, but I was like, I know how to sew, but not that good. Yeah. And so I just wanted to put together things, have a store, things like that, the business end. So I went straight out of, I applied and filled out all that stuff while I was in high school, my 12th grade year. And that's why when I graduated, I was already accepted to a college. And so I didn't even like have really much of a summer vacation because I was getting ready to go to college. But I feel like people don't tell you, like, one, how to kind of, like you said, like, it was hard affording college. My mom could barely afford to support me. So I had to take out student loans. And when I took out those student loans, I feel like I immediately started creating bad credit. Yeah. And I wasn't aware of what I was actually, getting myself into. And I think that if I would have known other ways, I could have kind of balanced that out. That would have really saved me from a lot of having to pay back these high student loans.
You still paying them, girl?
I'm still paying on them. And I know, and that was like back in 2001.
Yeah, and we in fucking 26.
Exactly, the high interest, the interest rates alone.
Get on my motherfucking
were sky high.
The APR, all that.
Like, yeah, I'm like, and this was a private school. This is why I say these private schools be charging you like you're at a doggone prestigious university. And it's a private school. The school closed down and everything. I still have to pay the loans back, though. And so, the school doesn't even exist anymore. So it's just one of those things where I wish I would have known a lot more about how to afford college, how to look at, how to, decide your interest rates. Like, if that's too high, negotiate, things like that. Stuff like that would have saved me
realizing
a bunch
you still have to figure it out.
Yeah. So, they just
and nothing wrong. We're not downing our parents and stuff because they were still going through life. Like, they were still figuring out and stuff like that. So, my mom, she had her own thing. She, see, these are the things that I feel like they should have taught in school. Finance. Finance. Yeah. And if they would have taught finance in high school, we wouldn't be struggling. Yeah. But right. But no, they gave me 4 years of English, and my English is still fucked up.
I don't even know.
Oh man.
So let's get into the ugly of adulthood. The realizations that hit hard. Healing is your responsibility, even if the pain wasn't your fault. Yep. I'm going to say that one again. Healing is your responsibility, even if the pain wasn't your fault. Rest is not laziness. Asking for help is strength. Success looks different for everyone. You outgrow people, and that's okay. Life doesn't come with a timeline.
At all. So, I want to talk about healing. Let's talk about healing right now. Because Shay, you healed in a different way. Phoebe, you healed in a different way. I healed in a different way. Everybody healing is not the same. And I love that because how I heal is I like quietness. I like my mind to be quiet. I like to just sit there and have my mind just calm it down. And other people's healing can be, you know what, I like to still move around, still do everything else. So I want to ask, what do your healing look like, Shay?
My healing, honestly, for one, it took a long time for me to just learn how to heal. I'll say that first. And so it's not like I've been doing this healing for a while. And I'm in my 40s of adulthood, and I just learned the proper way to heal for myself. And what I have done is I've gone back to just kind of meditation, quietness, mindfulness, where I kind of just think of just a peaceful place in my mind. Doing art, doing yoga, breathing through things, and also not always wanting someone to. Sometimes you're not going to get an apology. No. Sometimes you are going to have to get over something by yourself, and forgive that person, and you need to always remember that forgiveness is not for them, it's for you, so that you can move on. And those are the things that I do to heal. And again, also just not like letting other people do them, and not letting what they do affect my peace. Protecting my peace fiercely is very important to me now, because I see where it takes me when my peace is interrupted, when I allow other people to interrupt my peace. But it is my peace, so I am in charge of who can interrupt it. If it gets interrupted, like I can, deal with people in a way that doesn't disrupt my peace.
So Phoebe, what's your healing look like, girl?
Well, I have to say I agree a lot with what Shay said. Honestly, I used to think I didn't really need to heal. That I'm strong enough to just get over it, until I realized that wasn't the case, So I learned at a late age also that healing is important for me. So the way I heal is journaling. I journal a lot. That helps me to just get the thoughts out. I meditate. I'm big on meditation, deep breathing. I do a lot of workout. I do yoga, and I also want to touch on what Shay said. I think for me, my issue is I do want an apology. I want to know why you did the things you did, and don't you feel bad? But then I had to learn, like Shay said, sometimes you won't get that.
No, apology. You won't. You won't get that closure. You won't get that apology, and you just have to come to terms with, in yourself, like, you know what, that, something was wrong with that person. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Exactly.
And if you feel like you need to do some healing, do that.
Yes.
Go for it.
And I think that's the issue with me. I quick to blame myself. Like, what did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? When it's not me, it's them,
Yes. No, I totally agree. I think at a young age, I had to, I wanted closure. The person didn't give me closure, so I had to learn how to accept that. And then now, as I got older, I was just like, if I depart from a relationship or friendship, I do not need that closure. Let me focus on myself mentally and healing myself. So let's do reflection questions.
Yes. Reflection questions. And these questions are not just for us here on the panel, but also for our listeners. You guys can leave an answer to one of these questions in the comments. All right. So here they are, and you can pick one or two to answer. The first question: when did adulthood really hit you? What's something adulthood taught you the hard way? What's one thing you wish you knew earlier? And how did you define success in this stage of your life?
So I want to say to the first one, I think adulthood hit me at the age of 20.
Okay.
What about you?
I would say, I would say it definitely
20.
hit me in my I want to say my mid-20s.
Mm-hmm.
In my mid-20s, it all kind of was like, it depends on me.
What about you, Phoebe?
I think adulthood hit me when I was 19.
Okay.
I went through a lot of situations. I had my daughter early, so that's when it hit me. I have to be an adult.
And a mother.
And a mother, yes.
Okay, so Shay, what's something adulthood taught you the hard way?
I would say that not everyone is your friend, and not everyone you meet is going to be for you.
Amen. Oh, yes. I just feel like it needed an amen at that.
You know? Yeah. And I learned that the hard way.
Yes.
Yes.
What about you, Phoebe?
It seems like Shay got a lot that I think.
We all, great minds think alike. We all see up in here. Okay, let me go to the next question. What's one thing you wish you knew early? Me, finance and balance.
Yes, I agree. Finances. I wish I would have known.
Oh man. Okay. How do you define success in this stage of life? I feel like where I'm at, with my dad's show, our podcast, work and stuff, I actually feel very successful. I know some things need to change. I'm changing them. I'm moving forward. I'm trying to have more balance in my life than chaos. So, What about you, Shay?
I would say how I define success in this stage in my life is that I no longer compare myself to other people and what they're doing and measuring my success with theirs. And if it doesn't match up, feeling like, oh, well, then I'm not successful because look at so-and-so. She's got a master's degree and I don't. So I'm not successful. And it's just like, no. I feel like right now I define my success as like, I enjoy what I do as a career, and also I feel like I have a balance between like work life, personal life, and mental health, and that right there is success to me. I have a roof over my head. Yes. I have food to eat, and I'm happy.
Yes. What about you, Phoebe?
Success to me is just I feel like God has blessed me with so many things. Being able to move and where I wanted to move. Success is being able to pay my bills, having food to eat, taking care of my kids. And like Shay said, I struggle with that too. I'd be like, oh, she got a master's degree. I'm not going to finish my bachelor's degree. But the thing is, I feel like we all have different seasons of when we're going to have different things. So to me, if I'm getting there and trying, that's success to me.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh, it's about that time. The quote of the day, Shay. Yes. The quote of the day, listeners.
All right. So here's our quote of the day. Adulthood is not about having it all together, but learning how to keep going when you don't.
That is a good one.
Ooh. It is.
I need that.
Phoebe's like, oh, I'm gonna take that with me today.
Yes, honey.
Yes.
Okay.
Trials and tribulations, but you still get up every morning.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Adulthood isn't pretty, polished, or perfect, but it's real. And every lesson, even the ugly ones, are shaping who we're becoming.
It is. It's true.
Yeah.
I may not have enjoyed a lot of this journey.
Yes.
However, it did bring me to this place.
Yes, and to this podcast. Yes.
Okay. Oh my God.
Oh, okay. That's going to wrap up today's episode of the Bar Table Talk. If this conversation spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Follow the broadcast, leave a review, and stay connected. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.
And each other.
Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you.